Tonight, the lens widens, because this is no longer just about Washington and Tehran. It's about three powerful figures shaping the Middle East narrative: former U.S. President Donald Trump, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei. Each leader faces different pressures. Each calculates risk differently. And the question now is not whether retaliation is happening. It's how long it can continue, and at what cost. How long can Iran sustain pressure against the U.S. and Israel without triggering a full-scale regional war? Is retaliation strategic patience or slow escalation? Are Trump and Netanyahu aligned on approach? And is Khamenei prepared for prolonged confrontation? Or is this all calibrated signaling? Tonight, we decode the power triangle shaping the Middle East. Stay with me. Geopolitics often revolves around systems, but in the Middle East, personalities matter. Trump's style emphasizes unpredictability and leverage. Netanyahu prioritizes security doctrine and preemption. Khamenei frames conflict through ideological resistance and deterrence. These are fundamentally different worldviews. When they intersect, tension is inevitable. But tension does not automatically mean war. It means strategic testing. Iran rarely responds with immediate, large-scale action. Instead, it favors layered retaliation: proxy group activation, calibrated missile signaling, maritime pressure, cyber capabilities, political messaging. This approach allows Tehran to respond without inviting overwhelming retaliation. The key word is sustainability. Iran's leadership must balance domestic expectations with external risks. Retaliation is designed to project strength, but avoid collapse. For Israel, Iranian missile development and proxy expansion represent existential concerns. Netanyahu has consistently signaled zero tolerance for unchecked Iranian military expansion in Syria or Lebanon. Israel's strategy emphasizes preventive strikes, intelligence dominance, rapid response capability. But Israel also calculates carefully. Full-scale war with Iran would involve multiple fronts. That risk influences timing and restraint. During his presidency, Trump authorized the strike on Qasem Soleimani, a move that shocked Tehran. Yet he stopped short of prolonged war. If he returns to power, would his approach shift? Historically, Trump's pattern suggests escalate pressure, signal unpredictability, leave negotiation doors open. But with Iran's expanded missile capabilities and regional alliances, escalation now carries higher risk. That may encourage caution, even within a strength-based strategy. Here's the central question. Retaliation requires resources, economic resilience, military logistics, political cohesion, international partnerships. Sanctions strain Iran's economy. But China's economic ties provide relief. Regional proxy networks distribute operational costs. Iran's model is not short-term blitz escalation. It is long-term endurance. The strategy isn't immediate victory. It's strategic survival. Escalation often happens not through intention, but miscalculation. If Israel strikes too aggressively, Iran may feel compelled to escalate further. If U.S. forces misinterpret signaling as preparation for attack, response could accelerate. If internal political pressures push leaders toward hardline moves, diplomacy narrows. All three leaders must balance domestic audiences with international risk. That balancing act determines duration. As we discussed previously, China plays an indirect, stabilizing yet complicating role. China prefers regional stability for energy security, but it also benefits from U.S. strategic distraction. By maintaining strong economic ties with Iran, Beijing reduces Tehran's isolation. That increases Iran's confidence in sustaining prolonged deterrence. However, China is unlikely to support direct war. Its interest lies in controlled tension, not explosion. Let's break down realistic scenarios. Scenario 1. Controlled retaliation continues limited strikes, proxy activity, and signaling without full-scale war. Scenario 2. Diplomatic reset back-channel negotiations reduce intensity after symbolic exchanges. Scenario 3. Escalation spiral. A miscalculation triggers multi-front regional conflict. Right now, Scenario 1 appears most consistent with historical patterns, but geopolitics can shift quickly. So now I want to hear from you. How long do you believe Iran can sustain retaliation pressure without triggering wider war? Do you think Trump and Netanyahu would escalate further if provoked? Or would strategic restraint ultimately prevail? And is Khamenei playing a long-term endurance game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Keep the discussion respectful. Keep it informed. And if you found this analysis valuable, subscribe for deeper geopolitical breakdowns that go beyond the headlines.